Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Career Union. So all of the experiences that you have in your personal reality, in your life, those are manifestations. Sometimes people think of manifesting as some sort of a magic trick that you're just now learning about. But we all have always been, are, and always will be manifesting because that's what life does. That's what your reality does. It reflects you back to you through these experiences, manifestations with people, with anything and everyone in every situation. So it's really good for you if you learn how to use your 3D instead of allowing your 3D reality, which is just a reflection of your old awareness, to use you. When you're manifesting your true love, specific person, I always talk about deep soul connections because that's what I'm impassioned to talk about. When you knew in your heart and soul that this is the one for you, they knew it too. But then the closer you got with them, your fears got reflected back to you through them. So you have fears internally going on, and then they personify those externally for you to see, just like a mirror. This can just be something that keeps going and going and going, and you can keep recycling the old story as long as you choose to, until you finally break the pattern. You have to interrupt that through changing habits. So, anyway, you are real. You're an actual human being, but you're a multi-dimensional being. You are limitless. You are infinite. You are divine. You are perfect. You're a masterpiece. You're having the human experience on behalf of Creator. You are the Creator having a human experience in this avatar, character, vessel, whatever you want to call it. We all are. Okay, so you're one with everyone and everything, and separation is just an illusion. But anyway, back to the point I was trying to make. When you take a shower in the morning, do you just, do you literally get out of the shower, look in the mirror, and do nothing, waiting for the mirror to dry you off with a towel, to do your hair, to, if you're somebody who shaves, to shave your face for you, to put your makeup on? No, you actually pick up a towel, you dry yourself off, and you make whatever changes you have to make. You dry your body off, you style your hair, you put your makeup on, or you shave, depending on whatever you do to get ready. You don't just stand in front of the mirror waiting for the mirror to get you ready for the day. It's the same exact thing with your reality. You have to change in order for your reality to change, and your reality will change. Okay. Sometimes what ends up happening is you'll learn about this, you'll start to do the inner work on a deeper level, and then you get movement with your specific person. But then as soon as you get movement with your specific person, sometimes people go right back into the old story. They go right back into waiting again and seeking. And then they're monitoring their 3D. They're waiting, or maybe they're checking different apps, different social media apps that you have with your person, and you're kind of watching to see if you can see evidence of a change. This is a bad habit that you really want to interrupt and stop. So you want to stop. In fact, you really need to start recognizing that you don't want your phone to control you. You don't want your 3D to control you. You don't want your phone to control you, your device, whatever that is. For you to change the habit, you have to change your thinking. And not everyone is the same, and not everybody's belief system is the same. Not everybody's pasts are the same. Some people had more trauma than others. It's our dominant focus in what we ruminate on and where we dwell throughout the day that then gets reflected back to us. So if you are doing the inner work in the morning, you're immersing yourself however you choose to. You do the inner work in the morning, it feels good. Then you get up out of bed and you immediately start checking your phone to see if you've gotten a text message or a call, or if you can see evidence. Or maybe you don't do that and you get up and you're living your life. And then all day you're just waiting. You're doing something where you're still in the energy of not being chosen, not being claimed, not being loved, not seeing any evidence, then your reality is so incredibly faithful to you and so precise that it will give you back. You are not you're not seeing any evidence. You don't want evidence, obviously, because that's your choice. That's what you're telling me. If I was your reality, that's what I would be saying to you. You are absolutely right. And here, let me give you more of that. Every time, every moment, it's always reflecting you. What gets people really caught up is that they are deciding to trust in themselves, to trust in the love, the depth of the love, and deciding that they know that the love is equal and that their person feels as deeply for them as they feel for their person. When you decide that in the morning, but then you continue throughout the day to stay in your old story, ruminating on the past of the words that were said, why isn't it happening? Why don't I see evidence? And you're seeking, seeking, seeking. You can consider that your manifestation is your reality is perfectly reflecting you back to you. It has no other choice but to show you your what you are, who you are being, basically. So instead of consistently recycling your past over and over and over again, take yourself out of that loop and make the decision and stick to it. When you ask, why aren't I seeing any movement? Why are you checking for movement? If you know that by checking for movement and waiting for movement, that is you being somebody who doesn't have it. Another analogy that I gave years ago was a photographer's dark room. A photographer takes images with his camera. He goes into the dark room and he doesn't want to expose the film because if he does, it will destroy the images. So he does whatever he needs to do, or they need to do. I shouldn't be saying he, they, she, he, they. He does the whole process and he hangs the pictures up, or the photographs up. If he were to open the door before they're finished developing, he won't see the images. So stop worrying about it and just trust that the end exists and use your proof. Use yourself as the evidence. You are the evidence. Your desire is the proof that it's already done. So you're the proof. You're the evidence. Your entire reality is you, showing you you. I intend that this video was of value and of service to you. Claim down below, I am infinite, I am limitless, I am divine perfection, and all of my desires are done, especially with me and my true love. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.